Right, hi, welcome guys again to E-tactix Dev. Today I'm just gonna give a short review and how to use the hinge AEG hinge clip v2.2. So just a quick clarification regarding the first video that I shared. Um, okay, first, thank you for those who have supported that this project and that product and gave feedback, and that's why we made this one. You guys can already get this one for those who has downloaded it. But they also thank you for also explaining what impression the video has made for some people. So here are some clarification. When I showed the video again, this is the AEG hinge clip. So the idea is normally when we would be returning this one with a again, I will no longer use V1 non-quick change spring. Again, yes, this is a weak spring for demo purposes. This is a weak spring for demo purposes. So normally you will need to use a screwdriver to, you need to hold this down, put a driver in, or again, for those who say that they are strong, they can already use it with their bare fingers. Okay, all good. Then we have to do this while the rest of the parts will be putting in here, right? So okay, just pull that out. So again, then I showed a video where again the function of the hinge clip is you do this, then you clip it like that. Long story short, you can, again, for demo purposes, I did this because this is a weak spring. Yes, I can do that with my bare hand and the spring is not popping out. But again, if this is a strong spring, yes, you'll have to use a screwdriver or how you guys do it, right? Or again, if you're stronger with your bare hands. Again, the weak spring, the spring does not like go directly here. The only job of the AEG AEG gearbox hinge clip is to hold the cylinder. So I guess now I'll just rename it to AEG cylinder hinge clip for more clarification. So the only job of the hinge clip is to provide support for the hinge, while your other hands is, for example, if you need to let's say do something to reposition the trigger, the wires. If you're gonna, you'll have one free hand. But now with the V2.2, again, later we will use a M140. I'll answer the bigger, heavier spring later on. For the V2.2, let's say again for this for the weak spring, yes, it will not pop out that strong, but we can see that one, right? On higher spring, it will pop out. So on V2.2, right, at this position, all you have to do, if in case you'll need two hands, you slide it back like that. Make sure it doesn't slide way through, just like that. And then this one will hold it, and then again from here you can do whatever stuff you need to do. Now one thing that I did not say on the first video is you can actually use this bottom part to clip the wire, but sometimes the only problem I have is sometimes, depending on how the wire was twisted, bended, sometimes it go against the how it's placed. So long story short, that's the only job of the, again, I'm renaming it to piston cylinder, AEG cylinder clip, so that there won't be any more confusion. That's the only job. Again, it's the video is not about me being able to push the spring in here very fast. Again, it depends on your strength or on your capacity to hold a thin surface for a non-quick change spring. So let's say that if you will do that, again, you'll be able to use two of your hands. Now, technically speaking, you'll be doing this on the last part, but again, the purpose is in case it's just an added assistance. So again, for example, like if you'll be placing now the spring, the anti-reversal latch. Again, you can do that while still it's there. Let's just say, for example, like you're halfway there and then it moved, then you can do that again. Now, again, on the previous video, I have included some of the latches, but again, I guess that's what some of those who messaged me, that's kind of what made the video more too much information. So I won't be including this one, but these are clips for that one. So now we will do it with the M140, just for demo purposes. So again, let's just say that this is a heavy spring, so you hold it back, pull it back in, then just slide it back out. Now, technically speaking, let's just say that if this is all good, my wire is not yet that placed well. Again, for a quick demo, once you're in this position, the spring hinge clip will allow you to make it into a hinge so that you can pull it back and then bolt it in place with one hand free. Again, that's the only job of the AEG hinge clip. So now I will just be doing it in M140. So here's an M140 spring. Now again, yes, this will be a little bit more stiff, more strong. So again, I was saying on the wire. So the wire part, again, I guess it will vary on how it's bended, right? Again, just for more clarification, these are for those who are having difficulty with the wushu. Some of my friends also asked what was that with the wushu bunny hold, right? Because the wushu bunny hold is you're using the ears to hold this in while the mouth is trying to pin the cylinder head. So you'll have to pin that in while holding this one and then balancing and then pushing it in like that. So that's the wushu bunny hold. Now again, with the hinge clip, we just do that again, slide it in. Again, the only job is to hold the spring down. The cylinder. That's the only job, to hold down the cylinder. Moving with M140, here we go. Doing this very quick demo, so I apologize. Actually, I'm supposed to grease this first, but that will take a longer time. So again, this is just for demo. Here's a spring, the dowel, okay. Same process, you just have to hold it back, push it in. Again, this is ready. You can already start to push this one back like that. Then just push it in. Again, this is M140. Now once it's already, okay, it moved, but that's okay. Put it down. Now I will push. It's already in. I'm putting it halfway in. So as you can see, the spring is already trying to push out. But let the spring clip do its job. Now I'll just pull that out. Make sure that this side is secured. So again, this is already M140. So again, since I pushed the spring in. So while that's being held down, I can do some minor tweaking or last second regreasing if needed, like so. Then again, given that this position is already there, same process. You still need to, again, sorry, I'm just trying to avoid any other possible confusion. The only job of this one is to hold the spring cylinder down, and in this position to make the dowel clip, I removed this one from the V1. So now since we're ready to close, all's good, trigger is good. Here you hold this down, again, still same. The only job is that it will hold this one down. You slide it back up. Again, you have your one hand free. You can do whatever, last minute touch up if needed, regreasing, whatever. You're still using this one to hold this down. But again, as always, because of the hinge clip, now you can close it with ease. Again, open, close. That's the only job. It frees your other hand. Yeah. So again, that's the job of the cylinder. You have the namings. The cylinder hinge clip for non-quick change spring. There you go. Okay. So once again, first of all, thank you for those who have clarified and supported the project. Thanks also for those who explained the gearbox version versus the spring change design version. So I guess there was a confusion regarding, I said V1, some say it's still V2, none. So again, non-quick change spring. All right, so there you go. Again, once again, thank you for those who have supported. I hope you guys love this. Would like this this design for assembly assistance for this kind of gearbox. So once again, thank you guys. Oh, there was a question also on, again, I'm using M140. What about other stronger springs? Okay, I have no idea actually. Again, let me remove this one just to better explain the design of the V2.2. Somebody's asking, like, how about the harder spring? Okay, I have no idea. Straight answer, I have no idea. I did not design this to accommodate, like, if there's an M500. Basically, again, on one of my build is this spring. This one is already a very big spring, but on its assembly, it's already kicking already 450 FPS. Sorry, 450 FPS on the M16 rifle AEG. So yeah, now this is already M140. Maybe 150. Maybe this one can still hold it down again, because in this position, it's the gearbox that's holding the compression strength. The only job that this thing is actually doing is to avoid this kind of force. So now the V2.2 has an embedded bolt, as you guys can see. So the idea is, since it was printed like that, the bolt will reinforce this part. Yeah. So again, so this is M140 printed on ABS. Will it go 170? M150? I don't know. 150 maybe. I believe so. Again, this is 140. I think 170 is looking, but again, I will no longer test. I will not buy those spring. All of my builds are only for game sites. We got like max limit of rifles of 450, DMR to 500 FPS. So I'm sticking with the M140. I already have an M1. Actually, I already have an M135 that's already hitting 500. So I will no longer be buying any harder springs. Yeah. So that's regarding the spring information. And yeah, that's it. So again, base those info again. Now, I would no longer like to over info, but if you will need latches, we have this one includes that, and it comes with a box. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. Thanks again for watching, and once again, those who have supported, thank you very much.